As said by the Bard of Avon, William Shakespeare, 100,000 welcomes. I could weep and I could still laugh. I could laugh. I feel light and heavy. Welcome.
Welcome to the first ever virtual and 42nd annual science fair hosted by Christnagar School. A very warm good morning to one and all present here. In spite of this COVID condition, our school has conducted many virtual events successfully.
We Christnagarians, with immense pleasure, are proud to conduct our first ever virtual annual science fair, NATURA CELESTIA,
The Mysterious Alchemist,
based on the theme
Plant Health.
Prayers outlive those who uttered them, outlive an age, outlive a generation, outlive a world. Now I invite the school choir for the musical ecstasy.
Let me take this opportunity to welcome everyone on behalf of our school. First and foremost, I would like to invite the chief guest of the day, Dr. R. Prakash Kumar, the director of Jawaharlal Nehru Tropical Botanical Garden and Research Institute, Trivandrum. Next, I would like to invite the invisible force behind all our school activities, the manager of Christnagar School, Reverend Father Paul Mangad, CMI. I would also like to invite the man behind all our successes, our dearest principal, Reverend Father Bino Patakalam, CMI, along with the teachers, parents and students to this grand occasion. I'm going to be completely honest with you. While making the speech, I was quite nervous. I didn't know how to conduct this huge event virtually. The chaos, the emotions, how are we going to mimic this? But then I looked back into how our school was doing. And as a proud Christnagarian, I would like to mention that our school stands out, especially for its event, whether it is in person or virtual. Once again, I welcome you all to the Annual Science Fair 2021. I feel honored to invite Reverend Father Paul Mangad, CMI, the manager of Christnagar Group of Schools, for the keynote address.
Good morning. Chief guest of the day, Dr. Prakash Kumar, Reverend Father Bino Patrakalam, Principal, dear parents, teachers and my dear students. Today we are organizing one of the major events of our academic year, our annual science fair. Though we are unable to conduct it here at our campus, this virtual presentation will be a new experience for you. This year, the theme is plant health, on which we should have discussed and practiced much earlier. Plants are our life sustainers. Besides providing more than 90% of the world's food supply, they provide us the very source of life, oxygen. The forest is called the earth's lungs, without which there will be no life on this planet. We have been violating this vital source for a long time, and now plant health is under threat. It is the fundamental duty of every human to plant at least one tree and take care of the plants in his immediate neighborhood. Healthy plants are the foundation of life. I hope this fair will be an eye-opener for all of us. We are anxiously waiting to view your project presentation on this new platform and innovative platform. All the very best to all the participants. I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Prakash Kumar. I also welcome all the parents, teachers and students to our Science Fair 2020. Have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your insightful words. Now, I invite the chief guest of the day, Dr. R. Prakash Kumar, for the inaugural address.
Dear friends, respected teachers, students, and all others assembled here, I am so happy to be a part of the inaugural function of the 42nd Annual Science Fair with the theme Plant Health, to be held on the 7th November 2020 in the beautiful premises of Christ Nagar School, Trivandrum. Christ Nagar School, one of the prestigious academic institutions in the state, is organizing this virtual meeting with the theme Plant Health. Of course, this has its own relevance in the present context. Why? Because the UN dedicated 2020 to raise awareness about plant health and the impact of healthy plants and forests on food security, poverty, economic development and sustainability. Therefore, 2020 is dedicated to global plant health. We are presently living in an era where the environment as well as the natural wealth is undergoing depletion. And globally as well as locally, everyone is taking our own effort to conserve our resources through various agencies as well as bodies. I represent the Jawaharlal Nehru Tropical Botanical Garden and Research Institute, one of the prestigious conservation botanical gardens in the country with the largest genetic resources collection in Asia itself, dedicated to medicinal plants as well as other ornamental groups, bamboos, palms, etc., covering a wide array of more than 50,000 accessions to a tune of 5,000 species in general. We have been taking our effort on different ways to conserve these genetic resources in our country, which will definitely help in maintaining the plant health during this 2020 itself. Because globally, we are facing a lot of issues related to climate change, its impact in different aspects of biodiversity, and locally, our state is facing the flood as well as other related calamities leading to environment degradation, and we are facing a lot of management issues. Institutions such as botanical gardens, which are considered to be ex situ conservatories for maintaining these genetic resources, are doing a lot of effort in the state to preserve our biodiversity through ex situ conservations, developing mitigation measures to understand the extent of this sequestration as well as these climate change problems. We have been doing a lot of eco-restoration activities and biodiversity impact assessment in detail, which has added more value to our efforts and has been documented in the biodiversity conservation reports of the UN in 2020 also, which indicates the importance of our efforts which are taking in locally and has been reflected at the global level. We have so many success stories in this connection which made us to this level. Educational institutions like our Christagar school therefore is creating a lot of awareness through seminars as well as webinars as well as science fair programs in this connection, which will enable our generation to understand the extent of our present strength on genetic resources, the necessity to conserve it, and what are the major ways by which we can conserve these genetic resources for our future generation. So I am very happy to be associated with this and inaugurate this virtual meeting today.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your wise words. I would like to invite the backbone of this institution, the one-man army who made this all possible, our dearest principal, Reverend Father Bino Pattakalam CMI, to felicitate this occasion.
Good morning, dear friends. Even in COVID-19, Christagar School is arranging science fair. Because of the COVID-19, all programs have been shattered, and we are trying to overcome that situation. I would like to salute all the researchers in fight against COVID-19. Anyway, we have to hope for the best. Very soon we may be getting a vaccine and we can come regularly to the school and we can go for our work too. Even in COVID-19 situation, my children are conducting science fair. So I would like to appreciate our dearest teachers, my dearest parents for their wholehearted support and cooperation. Why we are conducting the science fair here at our school? It is to boost the scientific temper among our young scientists. The parents, the teachers all have to create that kind of situation so that we may get a better scientist for our nation. The theme of this year's annual science fair is NATURA CELESTIA. This year we are having our 42nd annual science fair. Globally, we are celebrating protecting the plant life. That is the idea behind it. So plant for health, and we need to protect our plants. Then we will have a good living here on earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your wonderful words. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say because it is filled with humility, understanding and love. First of all, I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Reverend Father Bino Pattakalam CMI, teachers, parents and students. A special thanks to our manager father, Reverend Father Paul Vangat CMI, and the chief guest of the day, Dr. R. Prakash Kumar. May the flag of Christnagar always fly high.